Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm bringing you my July TBR. Before I get started on my TBR, my official TBR for July, I am going to say I'm rolling this over from June. I did not get to this in June, Covert by Tracy Wolfe. This is Liv's copy that she lent me. I was really hoping to get to it, but it's just got too close to the end of the month and I don't want to rush it. So I'm going to make this my first read of July and I'm really excited to read it still. Basically everything I said in my June TBR for this book, and yeah, I'm gonna make this my first read of July. I've gone with a blue Star Wars theme today because Steph over at Steph Loves is setting herself a bit of a challenge for July to read sci-fi. And she's created this like bingo board with different prompts, and it's not specifically a readathon, but if you want to join in, we can join in. She has shared the bingo board. There are 24 prompts on the bingo board. I have only filled 8 of them, plus I have 2 other books that are not sci-fi. But yeah, I thought I would just go through. So first off, I'm going to go through my buddy reads that I'm going to be doing in July. I feel like I have forgotten one. So yeah, I thought I'd forgotten one of the buddy reads, but I have not. I have remembered it. So I'm going to go through the buddy reads first. So first up, I am going to be continuing my buddy read with my mum and my sister of the Morganville books. We are moving on to book 10, which is Bite Club. I'm very excited. And this one, I don't really remember much about, but I probably will once I start reading it, but I'm really excited to continue the Morganville books again. Then me and Liv are going to be continuing our Shadowhunter buddy read. We're moving on to Queen of Air and Darkness, which I'm not ready for because it is going to hurt. Literally from page 1 I cry, so preparing myself for that, and it is chunky as hell. So this is going to be a fun one to read, but I'm really looking forward to reading it. I'm looking forward to seeing what Liv thinks of it, and yeah. Then I am going to be buddy reading L'Oreal by Garth Nix with Fran. We buddy read Sabriel a while back. It was a reread for us both, and I haven't read past the first book before, so this is a first time read for me, and I believe it is the same for Fran. I don't think she has read past book 1, so it's going to be really fun to buddy read with her. I really enjoyed buddy reading the first book with her and looking forward to continuing. And then the final buddy read I am also going to be adding on as one of the prompts for Sci-Fi July, and that is Dark Stars by Danielle Rowlands. This is the 3rd book in the Dark Stars trilogy. I'm going to finish it today. I've been buddy reading book 2, Twisted Fates, with my sister and my friend B. I haven't actually asked them yet, I don't think, if they want to buddy read the 3rd book, but we've all been really enjoying the 2nd book, so I imagine we'll want to carry on, so we will buddy read the 3rd book as well. And I've been really enjoying this series, and this will follow the prompt for Set on Earth. This is set in a futuristic Earth. It's set in New Seattle in 2077, and yeah, there's time travel in it and it's just brilliant, but it's set on Earth. So now on to the prompts I'm going to fill. I'm not going to go through the prompts that I'm not going to be filling. If I do miraculously get through the 11 books I have, then I will look at the other prompts and see what I can do with what I've got and what time I've got. But I genuinely do not think I will get through these ones, but we'll see. So first up, I'm going to read Record of a Spaceborne Few by Becky Chambers. This is the 3rd book in the Wayfarer series. I love the first 2 books, and I'm using this for the backlist prompt because I pre-ordered this. I got the special edition with the exclusive material, and this, I'll tell you when it was published, 2018. This paperback was published in 2019, but like right at the very beginning, but the hardback was published everywhere in 2018, so this is backlist for me. Next up, we have Once and Future by Amy Rose Capetta and Corey McCarthy. I wasn't actually sure if this counted as sci-fi, but it actually has What on Earth or anywhere else in space can she hope to achieve with a rusty spaceship and an adolescent wizard called Merlin? So, and it's got like galaxy-wide fight, so it's sci-fi. And I'm using this for the prompt of multiple authors because obviously there is 2 authors, and this is actually from my self-destruct list. So I'm finally getting round to some of the books on my self-destruct list months after I made that video. Better late than never, right? Next up, we're going for Wilder Girls by Rory Power. This is another one that's on my self-destruct, and I'm using this for the dystopia prompt because I have only ever heard people refer to this as a dystopian. It's a, like, there's a virus, so I don't know why I'm choosing to read it now, but I'm gonna because I want to get it read and get it off my self-destruct pile. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. I have heard very mixed reviews, and I think that's why I'm looking forward to it, because the mixed reviews. So we'll see what I think of it. Next up, we have The Weight of the Stars by Kay Ankrum. I have heard I kind of match the cover colours and I'm liking this. I have heard many good things about this author's work, and I've had this book for a while and not read it. It was gifted to me, I can't remember when, but it was gifted to me by my friend Moon. But I'm just going to keep falling down. But I'm going to use this for the prompt stars on the cover or the title. It's in the title, and I'm really looking forward to this. I love the edges, they're amazing. I love that, it's so cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finally reading this. Next we have Stormblood by Jeremy Szal. This I'm using for Big Book. I believe Steph said Big Book can be anything over 500 pages, and this is 531. This was actually gifted to me by the publisher a while back. I'm talking like a year ago, and I still haven't read it because I'm a terrible person. I just had to be fair, I haven't been in the mood for sci-fi, but after reading Obsidio last month and then reading Orion Lost this month, it's just put me in a bit of a sci-fi mood, which is why I've decided to take part in this and get through some of my sci-fi. And I'm really looking forward to this. It sounds really interesting, which is obviously why I requested it from the publisher. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Next up, we have Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. I am using this for new release. Again, Steph said in her video that new release could be anything that's been released in the past year, and this was released in April, I believe, this year. So it was released in 2021 and we're only halfway through the year, so this will count as a new release, and I'm really excited. This is like Space Princes. Do I need to say more? No, I'm excited. I've heard good things about this, so I'm looking forward to it. And then finally we have The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. This I am using for the prompt POC author or rep. I wasn't actually sure if I'd be able to use it for that prompt, but in the back it has the details about the author, and it says Micaiah Johnson is a biracial author, and then it carries on and says more about the author. So POC, I'm really excited to read this again. This is one that came in a Lumacrate last year, and it's been stuck on my shelf because I've not been in a sci-fi mood. So I'm going to take this opportunity to read it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard, again, really good things about this, and it just sounds so interesting. Like, of the 380 realities that have been unlocked, Kara is dead in all but 8. It sounds so interesting. So yeah, that is my last book for It's Sci-Fi July. I'm really excited to read all of these. And yeah, I'm excited to be taking part in It's Sci-Fi July. I mean, I really hope I can manage to get through these and then maybe squeeze a few more on, because I have got a lot more sci-fi that I just haven't read. There is a prompt for reread, and I'm really tempted to reread the Phobos series by Victor Dixon. That's 3 books, and I'm like, if I reread the first one, I'm going to want to push myself to reread the second and third straight after, and I just don't have the time. So yeah, we'll see. Obviously I'll keep you updated in my vlogs, but I have like half a shelf still, no, over half a shelf, purely sci-fi books. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you're going to be reading in July, if you're taking part in any readathons. This is going to be my first month I'm not taking part in a full-on readathon, even though I am still taking part in a low-key readathon. It's not proper in-your-face readathon, so I'm really looking forward to just having a bit of a chill month, because obviously in August I will be hosting a readathon with Live Again, so that will be a pretty heavy month. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I will see you next time. Bye.